So, as you might know, this channel, it's all about me documenting my journey. So you guys have a better chance at becoming lucid within your dreams and to be able to master the skill of lucid dreaming. Because that's what it is. It's a skill and you're able to learn it. And so what I've been doing is I've been practicing the foundations, and that's what my videos have been about. And it's gotten me some success. I've had 2 lucid dreams this week, and it's really awesome to think about that the stuff I'm teaching is actually starting to work in my life, and just slowly working on the foundations. It's starting to, show up. I was just trying to increase the amount of dreams I remembered each night and to increase my focus each day and just to improve my dream environment each and every day. That's the plan, is just to improve my dream environment each and every day. But yeah, what I realized is I'm already becoming lucid. So take that as you will. I think it's just like a sign that the working on the foundations is where, you're going to get your skills to master lucid dreaming. But when I was in these lucid dreams, when you hear about lucid dreaming online, that's just like once you're in a lucid dream, you're able to control everything and do whatever you wanted to. It's not exactly how it is when you first start. When you first start, you get sucked into the dream environment and you have limiting beliefs on what you're able to do in a lucid dream, because what you've done your entire life, like you aren't able to just go and fly off the ground right now in waking reality. But in a lucid dream, you're able to. But you might not be able to at the start, because you've had your entire life where you have been conditioned that you're not able to do certain things. And it's going to take some practice and some changing some mindset beliefs in order for you to get all the results you can get from lucid dreaming, so that you are able to fly. You are able to go and look behind you and whatever you want can appear. It's so you are able to just snap your fingers and teleport wherever you want to. Eat real or fake locations. You can do anything in a lucid dream. But the only thing stopping you is you, pretty much. And I want to get, since I'm now having some more lucid dreams just happening, because the main focus is still going to be remembering my dreams. Maybe I can get up to 5 dreams a night most nights of the week. That would be awesome. It's increasing my amount of time I sleep and making sure my circadian rhythm is like balanced, so I go to bed and I wake up at the same time every day. And also, it's also just increasing my focus throughout the day. And this is done through meditation and eating the correct foods and when you eat foods. It's all about just increasing my amount of focus and my dream recall. But now, since I'm having more lucid dreams, I need to start figuring out the foundations of when I'm in a lucid dream. And I don't see this talked about as much online. There's so many videos. How to have your first lucid dream. How to remember a ton of dreams so you're able to have your first lucid dream. Those are very important. They're where you start out. But I still want this channel not just to be about when you first get into lucid dreaming and you get your first lucid dream. I want you to be able to take lucid dreaming and to apply it into your life. So, like, my lucid dreaming goal right now It's literally to go into a gym and practice squat form. So when I'm in the real life gym, I don't hurt myself. Okay, something small like that. It's not even that crazy of a goal. It's literally just to practice my form so I don't hurt myself in a real gym. Because I can't hurt myself in a lucid dream, and I can train absolutely to failure every time and keep going. But most people, when they go into a lucid dream, they won't be able to do that. And I feel like that's because there's a lot of I'm going to turn on the light here for you. But there's a lot of things that you need to be able to know how to do it in a lucid dream in order to achieve that. So firstly, this is just my goal of getting better squat form at the gym. You need to be aware enough in your lucid dream, because it's not like it's some lucid dreams you're just completely aware, more aware than real life, and it feels like you're thinking clearly. But a lot of lucid dreams, they don't start out that way. They start out where it's like you're kind of not even loading in, and the stuff around you isn't really, like, it's almost black, the stuff around you sometimes when you become lucid in your dream when you're starting out. Like my first lucid dream, it was like less things were loading in than my second lucid dream. And that's just because I really tried to just close my eyes and really think that my reality check is working, and it kind of heightened my senses. So that's actually leading into one of the things I want to practice, is I want to make it so I have a heightened level of lucidity. So I'm like more awake in a dream through feeling for senses and stuff. This has been talked about before, but it's just like, you listen to what's around you. You really take in what you see, and you feel the objects around you. And, I'd feel this steering wheel, I'd feel the little console here. I feel the stuff around me, and I really try thinking about how it feels, and that will allow me to gain more awareness, even though I'm already lucid. So it will allow me to have longer lucid dreams. This is because when you're not fully lucid in a dream, you might completely lose your lucidity. It happens to a lot of people. It happened to me multiple times. But so you want to make sure that you have a heightened level of awareness. You really want to be as aware as possible, as lucid as possible. Not just so, hey, I'm dreaming, and then you go back to dreaming. What's the point of that if you spend all this time to become lucid in a dream, like, oh my god, I'm dreaming, and then you just lose it right away. I don't want that to happen as much as it usually does for you guys. I want when you guys to hop into a lucid dream to know what to do to make it so it lasts longer and that you're able to actually get some value out of it. So the first thing to making it so they last longer is just engaging your senses and making sure you have that focused state of mind. Again, it all goes back to meditation. If you're good at meditating, you're going to have longer lucid dreams because they are pretty much the same thing. It's keeping your focus on your goal for lucid dreaming. And meditation's just keeping your focus on your breath if you're doing breath meditation, the popular one. But yeah, so that's the first thing I want to do, is I want to make it so I engage my focus through, touching objects around me, listening to things, seeing what I can see with like details, and just noticing everything around me. And the second thing I want to do is I want to absolutely destroy my limiting beliefs in a lucid dream. Because, through your entire life, you have these conditions where you believe certain things. And once you're in a lucid dream, it's very crazy because all of those things get shattered. There is no there is no limiting beliefs. You can break all of them in a lucid dream. You know, if I just want to snap my fingers, I teleport somewhere. That is possible in a lucid dream. That's not possible in real waking life. But in lucid dream, you can just snap your fingers, teleport wherever you want to. You can picture something behind you and look, and it will probably be behind you if you actually believe it can be. And so that's the thing. You need to believe that you can do it. And there's, you know, everyone's different. Like, you kind of have to go with what you're thinking you could believe in a lucid dream. I know that sounds kind of weird. It doesn't really make too much sense, but honestly, because you already know what you could believe. It's just your brain. Like, your subconscious knows what would make it so it would believe something in a lucid dream. Like, I don't know. Let's take something in real life for an example. What could I do? So let's say you win the lottery. You know, it seems very like, I don't believe that I won the lottery. You would have to collect proof. You would have to see that you bought a lottery ticket, all the correct numbers were on TV, you won. And there's tons of evidence. You brought it into any of the lottery places, and they verified it, and you won. You would believe it after. Or you'd be a lot closer to believing it, you know, compared to someone just telling you, oh yeah, you won the lottery. You know, you wouldn't believe them. It wouldn't make sense. But with all that proof out of the way, something as impossible of winning the lottery could just happen if you have enough proof. I kind of want to take this into my own lucid dreams. I want to make it so that I am able to crush my beliefs by using proof. You know, it doesn't even need to be that much proof, just enough proof that it actually works. Like, I remember, you know, a couple of years ago when I first started lucid dreaming. I stopped lucid dreaming for a while, so I'm pretty much starting fresh with this channel. But, yeah, so I wanted to learn how to fly, because that's what they all said online is the coolest thing, which is stupid, but, you know, there's so many cooler things you can do in a lucid dream. But, you know, flying's a good way of getting around. And so what I did was I just tried hopping in the air. It wouldn't work. That's because my entire life, oh God, this does not want to stay, but my entire life, you know, hopping, I've not been able to fly, obviously. But what did actually convince me, again, it's not even like you can do this in real life, but I guess it was kind of like the same as jumping and running. So what I did was I started running, and then I could run really fast. And it's almost like I got some wind up, and then I jumped into the air. I was able to stay hovering and fly. Again, it's not even like you can do that in real life. It's just something small enough that makes it so you can believe that it's true. Just like what a lot of people do, and what I've done a little bit, is you look behind you, and before that, you picture what you want to see behind you, and it might just work. Again, it's not really possible, but in a lucid dream, you can just convince your brain to believe it. If you really try and use something as stupid as just looking behind you and then it's there. Again, like, let's say you want to spawn in somebody. What you could do is you could picture them talking to you from behind you, and then in your lucid dream, they might just say something to you behind you. You look and they're there. Because obviously, when someone's talking to you, there's going to be someone there. Again, you just made it so they talked to you out of nowhere, but you still were able to convince your brain that it makes sense and there has to be somebody there, because who the heck talked to you? So, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say, is that I'm still number one priority. This can be my number one priority for like maybe an entire year. It's just getting those amount of dreams remembered. I want like 5 dreams every night. At least 3, like what I originally wanted. And I have my video titled that, and I've already been getting 4 dreams a night for a while. But not every night, for sure. But like half of the nights, if I want to, I can get 4 dreams now. And that's after a month of this practice. So yeah, that's the main thing is I'm still going to go try to remember as much dreams as I can and to have as much focus throughout the day while still performing my reality checks. I've been writing my reality checks down for a while. I have an average of what I do, and I'm going to start increasing it soon. But yeah, I just want to make it so I still focus on my dream recall and I still focus on increasing my focus. But now when I'm in a lucid dream, I'm going to do the foundations while in a lucid dream, which is shattering your limiting beliefs about what you can do in a lucid dream, reprogramming your mind to figure out what's possible and what's not through little dumb tactics. And just because once you break it once, your mind's like, oh, I already did it. Of course I can do it again. It's the same with so if you're able to break your shattering belief once in a lucid dream, you will be able to do that thing once, then you'll always be able to do it. Because you're like, I did it this time, so of course I can do it again. So all you need to do is convince your brain once that is possible. So yeah, a thing I might do to try traveling around my dream world is I might try to convince my brain of being able to go and summon a portal and go through it. Now that one's tough because where are there portals in real life? But if I'm able to convince my brain to do that, I will be able to go anywhere I want all the time. Something simple like that. But yeah, that's dream control. And my second foundation for being inside of a lucid dream is engaging my senses so I still am as lucid as I possibly can be. Because when you're as lucid as you possibly can be, again, it's going to help with your limiting beliefs. But it's also going to make it so your lucid dreams last longer and you're able to still remember what a goal you originally set. Now this one's a little bit longer of a video, but I just wanted to say that now since I'm starting to have more lucid dreams, I want to start doing the foundations inside of lucid dreams. Because then, since I'm working on the foundations of getting a lucid dream, I will have lucid dreams. Then once I start working on the inside foundations of lucid dreams, I will be able to have lots of high quality lucid dreams. Then all you have to do is control what you want to do in the dreams by just setting a goal, and I'll be able to have multiple lucid dreams a week and be able to have long, vivid lucid dreams I'm able to control everything in. So there won't be any limiting beliefs. So I will be able to increase my skills and whatever I desire. But yeah, if you're looking to lucid dream and you want a channel that just documents a journey, I've been documenting it for a couple weeks now. I'm going to keep going for you guys, but yeah,